What's up, guys? Farm Wrestler here, and today I'm going to show you my no excuses food plot. A lot of guys say, well, I don't have a tractor and a disc and a drill and all this equipment that's necessary, and so today I'm going to show you my no excuses food plot where you don't need any fancy equipment. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to mow this area as short as I possibly can, and then we'll go from there. And there's just no reason not to have a food plot on your place. You don't need a whole bunch of big fancy equipment, which brings me to a little disclaimer. If you do want some equipment, make sure your wife does not see this video, or she'll be able to hold it against you when you do buy something. There's nothing wrong with having equipment, but it's not a make or break thing for your food plots. So we'll get this done here. I'll show you how I do it, and hopefully it'll help you harvest some nice big deer. So step one's complete. I dropped the deck down as far as I could. I mowed it as short as I could. Tried to really chop those grass clippings up a little bit, because hopefully they'll maybe act like a little bit of mulch for our seed, and we'll get a better contact and better germination. So step one complete. Let's go on to step two. So this is the spreader I use, guys. It's basically just a canvas bag with a spreader. It's got a little trigger function here that controls the opening of a plate in the bottom that controls the amount that you're putting out, and then just a crank handle, and it'll spread bigger seed, probably 20 feet if you're cranking it pretty hard. So it's just a guesstimation application. Since we're doing the no excuse food plot, we're going to put down higher seeding rates anyway, because we're not going to get as good a germination as we would on a prepared seed bed. So follow me around here and I'll show you how we spread it. So I do like to put down my my biggest seed first. I put some peas down first, and hopefully they'll get better soil contact, and just me walking around here will maybe drive them down into the ground a little bit better, so we get better seed to soil contact and a higher germination rate. Don't know if it really matters or not, but in my brain it matters. And I'm gonna put some radishes out. I'm hoping they don't emerge before this hard freeze coming up is over. It's October 27th, so it's really never too late to go ahead and get a food plot started. These radish seeds I will mix with another seed, because I want the seeding rate on the radishes to be, I really only want 5 pounds for this 3/4 acre field. So it's hard to control that with the spreader here, so I will mix them with a larger seed. I finished getting it all spread. It probably only took about 30 minutes to spread it all to do this 3/4 of an acre. It's not a huge time commitment. The whole project probably really only took a little over an hour. I just want to reiterate that your seed rates need to be a lot higher on ground that's not prepared. That's not a prepared seed bed, but you can still do it. I put down probably around 200 pounds total seed per acre, and the biggest determining factor here, what's going to determine the success of this, is a timely rain. We need a rain that'll help push that seed down under what's left here and help it germinate. That's going to be the deciding factor. So if there's no rain in the forecast, you probably don't want to try this. Otherwise you'll likely be feeding the birds a good portion of it. But there's no reason you cannot have a good food plot. So we're back out here. It's been about a week, and as you can see, we've got a green hue behind me. That's things starting to come up. They've germinated, but they'll continue to germinate as we have these little bit warmer temperatures here over the next couple days. So guys, there's no reason to not have a food plot. You do not need fancy equipment. You can do it the cheap way. It's not free, but it's almost free. I mean, seed is your biggest cost. I've put in this, probably 100-yard long kind of a transition food plot with no real equipment, and this area will be filled in here in another couple weeks. If we get rain here in the next week, it'll come to life even more. But there's no reason to not have a food plot on your place. Don't let equipment stop you from doing that. So that's what I got for you today, guys. Farm Wrestler signing out.